In today's video, I go to Panama City Beach. The trip there was around 5 hours. It wasn't too bad, but not too fun either. I played some Pokemon Sword on the way there, gotta catch them all. Then I played some Mario Kart. Shy Guy is definitely the best. Went through a big tunnel. Then went on this really long bridge, which is kind of cool because you can just look out the window and just see the ocean right there. It's really fun to just be on that bridge. I smoked everybody a Mario Kart. Then went on another long bridge, but it was really cool because you could look across and it was raining on one side over there. You can see the watercolors a little different over there. It's whiter because the raindrops are hitting it, and it's just really cool to look out and see that. And before I knew it, we were there and staying on the 10th floor of the condo. Super high up. Look how high. On the 10th floor, I think. Got a go-kart thing over there. And also a slingshot, which I would never do. And a thing that spins. Stuff I would never do because I'm afraid of heights. And here's our room. This is the room situation. Walk in. We got a room over here. It's parents' room, bathroom. There's 2 bathrooms. And then the beds or the bunks where me and my cousin are staying. And a nice whole beach view up here. Right there. Nice beach view. And a nice little kitchen. So the condo we were staying at was pretty nice because you look out and you see the beach immediately, and then if you look down, you have 2 pools, a little tiki bar, and all that, just chilling down there. Well, this is what it looks like at night, super lit up and nice. I mean, look at that pool, 2 hot tubs, and then, yeah, just 2 pools as well, and then ocean, but really nice. And a little bar, tiki bar. You can't read it, but that's what it says. And they have a little gift shop down there. But this is a nice place. To wrap up the night, I decided to watch some Dan TDM since he's an OG and one of my favorite YouTubers. So the next morning I woke up at about 8:30, something like that, and just went outside and sat and watch the ocean waves just crash, and it's super peaceful just to look out there, see a pretty blue water, and just see waves crashing and listen to the sound of them. I just love the beach environment. Plus, I was munching on my favorite flavor of Pop-Tarts. Once we got down there, it was perfect boogie boarding weather because the waves were just crashing nice. It was too murky to really look around for anything, so we went boogie boarding. After being down at the beach for a while, we came back up, and I saw 2 stray cats just chilling. I don't know what they were doing there, but they were just chilling. One's in the sand dunes and the other was just walking on the sidewalk. And as the sun started setting, I couldn't even see it because the clouds were blocking it. They blocked the sunset, sadly. Now, if you couldn't tell, off in the distance, there's a storm approaching. You can actually see the rain coming down and all the dark clouds just rolling in slowly. And that impacted the next day by a lot. Also, I could see a ship off in the distance, so that was kind of cool. So later, the storm got a lot closer. The waves started getting a lot more aggressive. Nobody was down on the beach. Nobody wanted to go crab hunting. And yeah, I still could see that same boat off in the distance. Barely, I could see its lights. Nobody was at the pool because the pool was closed. Everything was just looking bad. So sadly, the next day, we couldn't go swimming out in the ocean or boogie boarding, though the waves were so good. They put up the double red flags, which means you can't go swimming out there, or they heavily advise against it because there's strong rip currents and everything else is just really powerful. So we went to a souvenir shop called Alvin's Island, which it had a ton of merch in it. It was actually 2 stories, so you could go up to another floor. They had lots of cool stuff there. And they had real alligator heads. Then we ate lunch at a place called Pineapple Willie's. The setup of the restaurant was pretty cool. Here's an above shot on what Pineapple Willie's looked like. The cool thing is that it was right on the beach and it had an amazing beach view, which we didn't get a spot right there, but we still got to look at it and you could see that it was right on the beach. So on the last day of the beach, we actually did get a sunset view, and it was kind of cool. I mean, we didn't get to see the actual sun, but we got to see the pinkish sky from it. Here's what the sunset looked like last time I came to Panama City Beach. Later that night, everybody was out crab hunting, which is kind of cool just to look at the beach and see the amount of lights scattered down the side. Like, there were a bunch of people just out crab hunting. There were lights off in the distance from boats. It was just really cool to look out and see. And then downstairs or down at the pool, they were actually watching Moana, and that was kind of funny, just, having a whole pool night where you get to watch. To wrap up the night, I watched Pokemon since it is one of my favorite childhood shows and still is one of my favorite shows to this day because it is just such a good show. The next day, I sat out and ate my breakfast and just watched the waves and everything because it was our last day. We weren't even staying a full day. We were going to leave that morning, but it was still cool to just get to sit out there and listen to the waves and everything. Look at my homie, the pigeon. Oh, you prefer that? I see how it is. That wraps up this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.